let's take a look, folks. We're going to take a look at Arknights Endfield dev log for 1.1. And I don't even think they call it 1.1, but I mean, we're going to take a look at it. So here we go. You need to watch the animation also. Can I watch this? Can I freaking watch that on main? I don't know if I could watch this on main. That was... Watch this first? Okay. Okay. I don't know if I can watch this on main, bro. That looks... Turn down the volumes, all right? Put in your AirPods. Put in your AirPods, everybody. All right, this is your warning right now.
这个凝胶的出弯指数需要近距离人体感应数据。读数怎么样？
That's crazy. Yo. Okay, we're done. We're done. We're done with that. We're done. I'm not gonna watch that. We're done. Bonjour, je suis le précieux Light Chong. Un moment ici, Arknights Endfield est sorti depuis des hases pendant c'était nous avons le cœur, le monde et le soutien des administrateurs du monde entier. You guys like my French? Why is it in French, bro? Like.
全世界管理员们的认可和喜爱，明日方舟周末季的全球游玩人数
Change the subtitles? No, in fact, you know, I'ma keep it. Und largement dépasser nos attentes initiales? Maybe? Why was that actually not terrible pronunciation? Je m'appelle Sacre Bleu. You just lost the 10 French viewers. What do you guys mean? What do you guys mean? It's pretty good. It's pretty good, I feel like.
远远超出了我们上线前的预期，那也很荣幸。
Je suis? What is that? What in the Horcrux is this? Heureux. Heureux in English. Sorry, in French. Let's go in French. The fuck? That can't be real, bro. Come on, France. It's genuine. Bro, genuinely, how is this a language? Je suis heureux de partager ce bonheur avec vos... hold up.
在这里和大家分享这份喜悦，也请允许。
Jean-Maurice? Maybe? Jean-Maurice? Également vos le monsieur? Maybe? Well-spoken French is so pretty though. Okay, yeah, but like slang French? Oh God.
向你们说一声感谢。
Okay, I'm turning it off. Sorry.
我们持续创造塔维
I'm turning it off.
期待也是一体两面的。
Expectations can be a double-edged sword, so that's what we're working to live to everyone's expectations. Nonetheless, your passion has strengthened our commitment to continuous improvement.
在这段时间里啊，我们持续阅读。
Okay, before I even get into this, because I haven't watched it, before we get into this, there are a few things I want them to address. Factory. I want them to address the scaling of rewards for standard pulls. I want them to address potentially build stuff. I mean, the build stuff isn't that bad, to be honest. It's actually pretty lenient, like if you really get to know the system. But I mean, you know, if they get some more optimizations or quality of life, that'd be kind of nice. They're going to address the new characters, sure. Which the only thing I've been spoiled of is the two new characters, Tong and Rossi. And then what else do I want them to address? Maybe story progression.
并讨论管理们留下的体验意见，这些反馈啊，也为后续的开发提供了清晰的方向。 那即使是现在，我们
Even our development team is still working as they are collecting and analyzing existing data.
各种现有数据，推进优化，力求为各位管理员带来更优质的游戏体验。所以啊，这次我们也想用这样一种特殊的节目形式，和各位管理员聊聊一些即将入围的优化细节，以及即将到来的新版本内容，
Content update with our latest is our future creative direction. Okay. Game improvements. It covers many aspects, actually. From operator progression to combat interactions in the system. Ooh, okay.
接下来我们会先从各位管理员最关心的，也是最直接影响体验的部分
AIC factory gameplay
那
improvements.
比如在
Let's go through them very quickly. Okay, allowing AIC factory construction outside the core AIC area. Thank you. I don't know why you had to make constructs in the AIC area. So like I would have to teleport back to AIC to make a freaking mining rig and then go all the way back. It was literally the worst. Literally the worst. Why was that a thing? Just make it so that you could, you know, make any construct anywhere. So that's good. Thank you. Optimizing facility placement description and tips. That's going to be good for a lot of folk, and like having them also provide suggestions on things also could, you know, help the learning curve too. I mean, they technically do that with, you know, the blueprints and the tutorials, but not in the way that like it helps you learn it at the intermediate to advanced level, right? And that's what they kind of got to help bridge. Optimizing management of shared facilities so they could be deleted at map screen. Oh, that's kind of nice. A little bit more modularity there. Optimizing the UI to better distinguish shared facilities from those built by the players. That's pretty good. Okay, there you go. Enhanced exploration guidance. A new feature has been added that allows players to view minimap and open world maps while suspended on a zip line. Okay, sure. Adding a setting option for PC that lets players either use escape or caps lock to exit top view. Thank the Lord. Thank God. God damn it. Thank you. That shit was so annoying. Increasing the maximum zoom output of the top view mode. Thank you. Adding a feature in top view mode that allows controller users to quickly move facilities by holding down a button. That's pretty good, you know, especially for controllers. I assume that, you know, the controls are even that much more wonky to use, so that's good for controllers. Increasing the buffer distance before dropping power transmission connection when going over the max 80 meters. That's pretty cheeky. It's not that big of a deal. Story dialogue will no longer interrupt power transmissions. Sure. Optimizing quick stash logic for filled bottles. Sure. And optimizing the display of manual completion status for simulations, and adding engraved medals related to manual completion of simulations. Cool. Will Josh finally be able to do factory by himself? Did chat already choose lunch? Yeah, we chose lunch last time, actually. Funny enough, the grosses, yeah. We chose lunch last time.
在研发通讯中啊，我们提到过，我们进行了系列调整。
Jesus Christ. Okay. Adding tags for missions, optimizing several tasks in the operation manual. Story dialogues can be skipped, simplifying cutscenes when entering. Weapon potential upgrades and essence screens can be used to check weapon skill details directly. Okay, that's a good QoL there. Optimizing the map so that rare gathering sites display the amount of materials left. Did they not already do that? Also, Jamel, hey, welcome in. Is that Jamelis? Let me know if that's right. Hello, welcome in. Optimizing the map so that unrigged mining spots or non-working spots are tagged. Sure, that's great for, you know, early exploration. That's good. Optimizing visits to a friend Dijon, so ending visits send you back to original location. I think that's pretty good, so that you're not just like having to teleport back and forth everywhere. That's pretty nice. Optimizing farming plot cultivation so that various actions take less time. Fertilization effects will be enhanced. That's good. Yep. Just because, you know, I know not a lot of even intermediate players do a lot of planting in the first place. I think only like super tryhards plant for like the fire, like, you know, powder stuff. Yeah, it's very like end gamey type of stuff. So, you know, the farming is very, oh, there goes my camera. Shit. Hold up, folks. Let me turn on my fan. Hopefully the stream won't die. There you go. Got that. Let's suck around. All right, and go. Hey, pretty good. All right. 500 sub goal. We technically did have a 500 sub goal. It was to bungee jump, but I'll talk about why that might not be possible. Yeah. Anyways, sorry about that, folks. My camera died. Just give me like 2 minutes to refresh that, but let's continue on here. Let's continue on here. This is cool and dandy. Ooh, stock redistribution can be raised to higher levels to unlock more resources. Ooh, yes, we are getting an expansion with the new 1.1 version, and not only that, we're also getting more materials to do and to use. So that's good. Yes. New areas and rewards unlocked to etch space salvage as well. So that's good. That ultimately means also more basic HUD hunting permits. Bungee jump with 600, yeah.
0号委托版本末的清波江起签到活动。
So there will be more available basic HUD hunting permits at the stock redistribution. There'll be more available in edge space salvage, and there'll just be more overall in the protocol pass. That's nice. That's nice. Are we starting since it's a new month? Technically, yes.
即将开始。
I'll adjust the scaling of some of our monthly
获取基础巡访凭证
milestone
签
stuff.
奖励啊。那我们呢，也对底层配额的获取途径进行了补充增加。
Cool. When getting a 4-star, I don't care. What is this? Essence acquisition improvement. After raising the Valley 4 Origin Load Spring stock to level 4,
升至4级以后啊。
you'll be able to purchase Valley multi-line engraving kits. Whoa. You can use it to just give you 3 customized stats. Whoa. Okay. Count me in. Make sure you guys grab your what is it? The tickets, the engraving kits. Make sure you guys grab that. Wait. Oh, whoa. Oh, this is a new resource. You can't grab it now. My bad. I thought this was the old one that was getting revamped. No, this is a whole new item that you need to grab. So essentially, make sure you save up millions of stock bills. Yes. What's up, Jabberwocky? Welcome in. You basically have a free engraving for one of your characters. That's pretty huge. That's pretty big. It's pretty massive. Especially like since you're only building like one character on average per patch. Like it makes sense. I hope they give us like a couple of these so we can build like a couple of our characters, but you know, it's not really that necessary. It probably costs 10 mil. I think it might cost more. 10 mil is probably too easy, to be honest. For Valley 4, 10 mil is way easy. You get millions, like millions. You get tens of millions.
在交互与易用性方面，我们以各位管理员的反馈为基础，围绕引导、界面、手柄体验、资源收取等方面进行了一系列优化。我们希望之后的管理员接取任务、推进流程时将会迎来更好的体验。首先是活动任务的引导。
Okay, so already some UI, some QoLs, and also character optimizations. And character building optimizations. So that's good. Mission tutorials. They add tags that can unlock new areas. Okay, this is good because even though some of the features are like, oh yeah, this unlocks a new area, this unlocks a new feature, like it doesn't tell you exactly what it helps you unlock. So like if you have a bunch of freaking missions and you haven't done them, and like you're going through the game and you're unlocking, you know, quest upon quest upon quest, and you're like, okay, which quest do I do now? Like having it sort of listed out for you is kind of nice. Also, thanks, Etron. I appreciate it, man.
任务角标进行提示。
We'll see you on Wednesday.
管理员们清晰顺畅的接取推进，以解锁新区域，帮助管理员们接取各类任务的行动手册也将同步优化。
Okay, that's cool. Ooh, this is cool.
也可以查看武器技能详情。地图上
Okay, so you can actually see the scaling of everything. So each level to the rank 9 will show you the scaling. And of course, you know, once you optimize your engravings, once you optimize your essences, like you should be reaching rank 7, if not 9, on most skills. So that's a pretty sizable increase to all your main and secondary stats. And of course, your passive as well. So swagoo. Also, thank you, James. How's it going? Thanks so much for the resub. How are you doing? Welcome back. Sounds like a you problem. I finished my missions a long time ago. Yeah, well, here's the thing. Like, not everybody plays, like, actively daily, you know what I mean? And it's not like I don't play Arknights, but I don't play actively every day. I maybe do, like, dailies every day. I might even actually miss, you know, 1 or 2 days in the past couple weeks, but yeah. Breaking news, streamer did not get any rest during the week off. Nope, did not. Like with me, 3 jobs and a kid. That's what I'm saying, Papa Bears. Like you can't always do it, you know? And aside from, you know, playing games, which is my job, like I also have to make content, you know? The guides don't make themselves. Also, ZZZ Taylors, is that right? Thanks so much for the follow. Welcome in. ZZ Tails. So time and various actions by you and the teammates will be shorter. Cool. Okay, to be implemented in future updates, we'll be adding quick claim features for recycling stations, adding quick claim for products and auto production. Thanks. Adding quick claiming and auto placement for clues. Thanks. Adding quick remote claiming for recycling stations. Thanks.
回收站的一键领取。
To be honest, this doesn't really matter too much for recycling stations. Like once you level it up to a certain amount, like you just don't need this anymore. Like you literally don't unless they like improve and like they give more levels to things, which I believe they said they are going to. So I guess it kind of matters, but at the same time, it really doesn't. So yeah, farm butcher and sales. Wait, that's sick, dude. That's a lot of interesting skills. Cool, dude. And have side hustles with a wife. That's nice. That's nice. Having like, you know, hobbies with your significant other and then also having like a side hustle. That's good. That's good. What's up, Bomba? How's it going? Would be cool if we could use protocol catches to transfer material from the depot. Yeah. Oh yeah, that'd be great.
微镜在线
Our re-crisis or crisis drills. Yeah, honestly, technically you should be doing these, but like at this point in the game, you don't need to go past level 80, you know? We aren't at that point where we need to push past 80. So all the extra resources, like you should be kind of getting them. Yeah, but like it's very expensive for not much game because everything's scaled to 60 and 80, at least for now.
微镜预演等副本时呢，编队干员将以独立的满生命值、满终结技能量的状态。
What did I tell you guys? I told you guys they would do this. It's literally a layup. I don't know why they didn't just do it initially, but finally they're implementing full HP, full energy into your dungeons and domains. Not that hard, man. It's really not that hard. Alright, good shit, Arknights. Good shit. Alright, it's literally not that hard to do, and it makes the experience of farming so much more consistent and nicer for the player. Good shit. That's it. That's it. You know, it doesn't need to be needlessly more tedious by it giving you zero stuff and you have to build it up before, right? That's just tedium. Doesn't add to the experience, right? Because there are some things where you want to make it more difficult that adds to the experience, right? Like let's say boss mechanics and stuff of that nature, right? The difficulty increases the experience. And here it's just tedious and annoying and detracts from the quality and consistency of farming, you know?
是啊，编队干员都会恢复到原有的状态，与共享滑索。
You will be able to distinguish between zip lines and shared zip lines. Okay, for sure. Cool. Sure. Improve, extended, yada, yada. You've been no longer disconnected during stories. Okay, yada, yada, yada. Blah, 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 blah. Let's look at the journey ahead. What happened to the camera? Oh, yeah, I gotta come back. Hold up. Give me a sec. Jokes aside, though, I hope your new cat is cute and helping your house feel lively. Yes. Yes, Alex. And bothering my gecko is a hobby at 4 a.m. Oh. They'll mellow out. They'll mellow out. They usually do. Yeah. Has anyone played Brave Frontier? I backseated my friend in Brave Frontier.
Maybe everyone thinks I'm a troll cat being a chief, but I'm not quitting this easily. No matter what the truth may be, I, Dark Mask of Chimbo Stockade and occupant of the third seat, shall stand with my chief.
Dude, the visuals are always so sick. Arknights always nails these visuals, man. Like, these are so cool. These abstracts. New operators for 1.1. Welcome in, Rossi. Red Riding Hood. Apparently she's physical, and she is very fast. Dude, she literally does the fucking what? Like look at that attack. The just like does a little attack. What the hell? Tong Tong translates to soup soup. Yep, that makes sense. What the hell?
No worries.
And here it is, Tong Tong. I love the music too. It's pretty baller. Yeah, she's dual pistols. Cool. Swagoo. I thought she was going to be a sword character of sorts, but I guess she's a pistol character. And she's cryo too. Interesting. Yeah. I'm very curious. Can I get a confirmation on this? Are these two banners both 2 weeks as well? Are they 2 weeks? And if so, that's kind of munka. It's 3 weeks. 17 days apiece is what the leaks say. Okay. So roughly, we'll say under 3 weeks. Okay. That's fine. And to be honest, these characters are, unless they're like scalings, are actually nutso. Like they're seemingly a little bit weaker than the entries of like a Gilberta of sorts, right? Because Rossi is like a slightly lesser version of Poggy, of Pogranichnik. And then Tong Tong is like a cryo support. But I don't even know if Tong Tong is even like the best in slot. Tong Tong is Yvonne support. Yes, but is it like the best in slot? Like for sure, 100%, like unequivocally, it's Tong Tong and or nothing else? I don't know. I haven't looked at the numbers. I literally have not been able to see anything about these characters. So I'm like genuinely asking you guys. Just I don't know. Best team will be Yvonne, Sahi, Gilberta, Tong Tong. Okay, got you. So it'll be the replacement for the green chick. Yeah. Best of luck for both Lazarite and Yvonne. You could ask her where is a main dealer, but better as a sub. Okay. Who's the girl in red? That's Rossi. She's a Red Riding Hood, pretty much. She's a Red Riding Hood. Yeah, she's pretty cool. Pretty sick. Grotto Survey. New spatial sets. Etched Space Salvage. New Aberrant Zone 4 opens. Quiet Flow Spring. Ooh, we are getting a third sub area to Wuling. Now this area is starkly smaller, which I assume 1.2 is going to introduce the big expansion. This is quite small, all things considered. It's like half the size, but pretty good. So pretty good. You know, I think 1.2 is going to be the big patch that we're looking forward to. So, you know, I want 1.1 to focus on optimizations. That's all we really need, right? Focusing on fixing, correcting, and really setting the road for us going forward. That's what 1.1 is for. And then 1.2 can be like the big story progression, can be like, you know, bigger swing characters like Dragon Lady and whatnot, yada yada yada. So I mean, so far of what we've seen, exactly that, right? Optimizations, qualities of life, all the stuff that we've been really wanting to be addressed early on, so that we can move forward with the stuff, I think is really important. Instead of just like doing story and then like, you know, drip feeding us the quality of life. Because that's what Genshin did for years and years and years, and it was not it. Like, I'd rather them like slow the story down and then actually get us all these qualities of life prior to moving the story forward. Like, I would rather them do that versus what Genshin did. Literally, it took like 3-4 years to get us like certain qualities of life. Terrible. So I think this strategy and how they approach production a lot better. The Qingbo Stockade. Yippee. Wuling AIC plans, cool, survival training, blah 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 blah.
大家揭示了这片水域的浩劫。
Cool. Anything else? Okay. Ooh. Okay. Here are the skills.
造成寒冷伤害的同时，会放射出一处涡流。
Okay.
与我解锁了他的第一天赋干弹相照。
Does she have
涡
CC?
流还会使附近的敌人减速，使我方的干员获得移动速度增加。
Interesting. I don't think Genshin intended to withhold qualities of life. They didn't know Genshin would blow up as big as it did. It originally planned to be a 4-year game or something like that. Yeah, sure. But that doesn't mean that you can't adjust your production plan for certain things. You know what I mean? And that's all based off of like direction as well as leadership from top down, you know? I don't care how big you are. Like if the top down wants something to be done, they'll have it done, you know? So you know, we could say, oh, Genshin was the first one, was the first, you know, major gacha to blow up that, you know, for the time, you know, it's still a game, you know, it still has a production team, you know, you could very easily do that. And sure, you could say, oh, it's the product of the time. Now people know to do that. I don't know. This still could have made a lot of changes a lot faster and slowed story down, especially when it came to like Inazuma, Sumeru, Fontaine. We're literally after the 0.0 through 0.2 or 0.4 patches, anything past 0.5, 6, 7, and 8, absolutely filler. Absolutely unequivocally filler. So we could have spent like, you know, literally the 6 months in between big regional swings to actually add all the qualities of life. Don't know. Yeah, top down, I think it was okay. Just let money run in and not support long term until they really realized people weren't leaving. So they devoted direction. I agree. It could have taken come faster and control of patch directions. Yeah. Tong does AoE apply cryo and have some art susceptibility and freezes the enemy with her ultimate. Great for Yvonne, however, doesn't seem to have grouping like Gilberto does. Okay, no CC. Okay, no CC, but has buffs to debuffs with status infliction. Okay. Oh wow. Okay, cool. Okay, so she is like a sub DPS, like pseudo buffer. The chief sees you. Unleashes the olden stare. Dude, her animation is pretty sick, dude. Like the detailings in the water effects and all like the symbols and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. I like it. Cool. Where's Rossi? Oh, did they show Rossi? Oh no, here's Rossi. Okay. She can convert arts infliction into invulnerability. Oh, okay, so that's her shtick. Her ultimate is a strong damage output window. Okay, Rossi can perform up to 5 basic. Okay, I don't care about that. Sure. Store skill points. Trigger 2. Okay, Crimson Shadow is her. What's her E-finisher? Let's see. After dealing damage with Woven Embrace, her first talent will also be triggered, applying the claw mark. Okay, so it's kind of like an after. It's not really aftershock, but it's like a follow-up attack. Deals extra instances of damage, recovers a certain amount of HP. Ooh. Okay. Is she vamp? She's not vamp, right? It's just like a maybe it scales to her skill, maybe. Rossi's combo skill, Moment of Blazing Shadows, guaranteed to be triggered twice. Okay, here it is. First attack deals physical. The second will consume art infliction stacks on the target, dealing physical-based damage on stacks consumed. Oh, interesting. Okay. Every time it's good, you can perform a combo sequence with 2 perfect timings. Okay, so a little bit of a juggle action here going on too. Very cool. Then the Razor Claw. Very swag. Sorry, I gotta go back here. We're facing a Bone Crusher Executioner this time. Both vulnerability and heat infliction. This happens to trigger Rossi's combo skill, right? And then she can use that to consume the 2 stacks. Right, okay. Oh, interesting. Okay, then that adds more damage. Okay. She's basically kind of like Kafka. She's like a physical Kafka from HSR. She consumes like the statuses on the characters and multiplies the damage. Yeah. A little bit. The girl from Fortnite. That is correct. Kafka from Fortnite. Did you guys watch the Fortnite tournament with the Hoyo creators? That was interesting. Like, I think if you're just a fan, like you at least tuned in, you know, wish you got Billy in Fortnite. That'd be fun. That would be fun. Like the matter of fact that Hoyoverse is actually working with Fortnite and Epic, it's pretty amazing. So that means we're open to you know, to a longer standing relationship, hopefully. Yeah. I saw like a bunch of comments of like, oh, this person's in it, I'm not watching. This person's in it, I'm not watching. Like, I don't know. Bro, just enjoy it. I think it was really fun. Yeah. Honestly, Gilberto will make a good combo. Gilberto applies lift with combo in nature with battle skill, and Rossi converts that art into vulnerability. That's a fun combo I didn't think of, right? Because I always think of Gilberto as like a venti, but I always forget that art works quite differently in Arknights. So yeah, that's a fun team. Okay. Okay.
I
will cast Wolf Guards. Oh, yup. Yeah, that's an interesting team, right? Wolf, you just literally like pump him with so much ults up and then just have him spam his ult skill. Okay. Cool. Oh, they got the pan in there too. Okay, cool. As for story progression, the long-standing tension between Qingbo Stockade and Wuling will gradually surface.
在这个过程中，汤汤、弥夫以及阿达希尔各自的立场与
Oh, it's this guy.
选择都会逐步显现。这些看似分散的冲突与选择，会随着故事推进慢慢汇合，最终在清波寨的
little politics, a little political drama.
侵权之下。
Welcome back, Shocker. Let's go, man. Let's go. Rossi, she's adorable as hell. Yeah, she is absolutely adorable, and we must protect Rossi. Actually, that's pretty sick. Look at that wheel. That's pretty cool, dude.
他们不仅呈现出清波寨以水为生的环境特征，也会在推进节奏。本次主线中最重要的一场战斗，我们也很期待大家在实际的游玩中体验在这些水系结构之间穿梭、调整路线所感受到的探索乐趣。进入新的区域，也将意味着会遇到新的敌人。在清波寨中，管理员将面对一些此前未曾交手过的对手。无论是以烟花进行猛烈攻击的摧山架，还是擅长利用锁链进行牵制与干扰的耕耘翁和断云叟，都会为战斗带来新的应对方式和节奏变化。 这些敌人的出现，相信都会对管理员的编队选择与战斗策略提出新的考验。在最后，管理员将面对一位神秘的mysterious boss。这位敌人在
this enemy's berserk state. It'll be difficult for the administrator's attacks to deal any effective damage. Ah, okay, so there's a gimmick to it. Yeah, so, like you gotta like you know dodge or like attack like certain weak points. Blah blah blah. Yada yada yada.
或许很难解决问题。
Yep.
但没关系，我们还可以借助主权的力量。管理员们可以在战场中收集并利用吸氧能量。
Dodge simulator. We love it. Do you know what Pokong is? I don't know what that is. Go to. He does look pretty sick though. That's a sick ass boss. Anyways, new artifacts, new gear, cool. New optimizations to AIC. Very cool. Max units of Forge in the Sky to 4. Okay, so expansion on the AIC as well, not just optimization. So now we can actually make more shit, which is good. Thank you. More ore barrels, more available supplies. This is all good and dandy. More fun events, web events, weapons, login bonuses. What is this? Protocol pass. Okay, so the battle pass, cool. Yeah, and also, if you guys didn't know, if you have the battle pass, it technically, the level 2 of the battle pass actually pays for itself, which is pretty sick. So, of course, you can't get the premium version, but you can still get quite a few resources just by being an active player, which is, you know, always kind of been a part of the Arknights, you know, system. It's really good. Yeah. You missed the new one, by the way. Sorry, what did I miss? Missed the new one. The new what? It's a Malaysian ghost? Nope. Don't know, Coda. Brando, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Oh, new ore. Oh, new ore. I don't care about new ore. Ah, fuck it. That's just another resource. Also, hello, Nikki. Thank you so much. 18 months. Sheesh. How's it going? Happy Monday. Did you hear about the custom artifact thing? Yes, I did, Scope. Yeah, we literally talked about it at the beginning when they talked about the optimizations. Yeah, so that's it's good. It's good. They pretty much said they're averaging out to like essentially like 1 per patch for you to custom artifact, which is pretty nice. I'd say 1 per patch, not bad. Kind of like Genshin. So. Yeah. Future version previews. Cool. New types of materials. Attempt to destroy the marker. Okay, so like actual expansion of story like this in 1.2 is where we're gonna really see the story pick up. This guy's so cool. Archer is so freaking cool. I wonder if he'll be playable as like an evolved form, or like if he like evolves as a boss. Like it'd be pretty sick. His introduction was great. Yeah, he's very cunning. He's very cunning. I like it. Yeah. You missed it? What'd I miss? Oh.
究竟我们能否守住武陵城？装天师独自背负着怎样的使命？武陵
Yo. Genshin took 5 years. Arknights Endfield takes 1 patch. I mean, here's the thing, right? Even though I said earlier, right? Like, it's a product of the times. There's the positive scope to that. There's a negative scope to that, right? Yes, Arknights took 1 patch, but that's because games like the Genshins of the world laid the groundwork for the developments of the, you know, of the economy and the state of the gacha franchise as a whole, right? So, you know, I'm not going to be disingenuous in saying that like, oh yeah, like Arknights is purely better just because they did it 1 patch now. So thanks, Mads, I appreciate it. Also, Truthrow, hey, welcome in as well. How's it going? Enfield is battling other gachas. Genshin has no competition on the same scale at the time, right? Yes. And you always got to put it in the context of like the time, right? I always relate it to Michael Jordan, right? Michael Jordan was going up against plumbers. Whereas right now, like you have freaking Victor Wembanyama, you have Nikola Jokic, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, right? You have freaking Steph Curry still doing it, you know, Luka Doncic. You have up and coming like teams, like really good freaking teams. You know, Cade Cunningham, my boy Cade. Dude, Cade gonna pull the Pistons out of the trenches. All right, we're juiced when he brings basketball analogies. That's right. Literally, it's like the competition could not be more healthy, which is why games are progressing and you know, developing faster than they've ever done before. Which is technically a net good thing, because at the end of the day, that feeds us as the consumer. Josh, if we get a review, but we aren't able to be in stream, would you still review the account as long as you send the login info? Yes. Animatic, yes. So like, if you need to leave now and you got the review just now, I won't be reviewing the next like maybe 10, 15 more minutes. So yeah, I apologize for the folks who got the reviews and I've kind of been waiting. I apologize because we've taken a little bit longer with the Arknights one, but yeah, I mean, yeah, she's who I'm saving for. That's why I'm not really going to go too hard on Tong Tong and Rossi Banner. I suggest you guys do the same, because she's going to be our first like real look at what the developments and the meta could be, you know? Very curious. Yeah. So anywho's, I'm also saving for her. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people are saving for her, right? She is super waifu, you know. She's more than likely going to be the strongest character to date. Yeah, there's a lot of weight on her shoulders. So we'll see. We will see. Okay. Yeah. Our electric dragon wife. And that is Arknights Endfield dev log for 1.1. What do you guys think about it? Let me know down in the comments. We've been doing a lot of reacts today, but you know, all these reacts, I'm catching up with a lot of things in the past week. I haven't been streaming for the past week, so you know, catching up on a lot of things. And hey, I've been playing a bunch of Arknights, been loving the game so far, and I want to keep it up with you guys. Keep up alongside you guys. There we go. That's what I want to say. In any case, make sure to like and check out the main channel. And of course, check out our YouTube and Twitch live streams to see if we're live. We're probably live. Maybe. Possibly. Maybe not. But we could be. So make sure you follow. We'll see you guys next time.